Hello and welcome to another directed draw. Today we're going to be drawing a St. Patrick's Day gnome. So let's get started. So what you'll need is some paper. It can be regular printer paper or construction paper, your choice. Some coloring materials such as markers, crayons, or colored pencils. A black marker to outline, and a pencil to start off with. I'll be using a marker as always, just so you guys can see it better on the screen. So let's get started. Now, as you can see, I have a girl and a boy section. So I divided my paper in half so I can show you both at the same time. And whichever one you want to draw, that's the one you're going to pay attention to. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the boy. So if you're going to draw a boy gnome, this is what you'll be doing. And girls, you guys can do the same thing up until the point I tell you guys, okay, I'm going to do the girl now. So both of these will have a hat. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the middle of your paper. And you're going to draw an oval right in the middle. Don't make it too big and don't make it teeny tiny. We're going to make it just a good size. Okay, so draw a little oval in the center. I'm going to do it for the girls as well. And then we're going to draw the hat. So most of the times if you see a gnome, you can't really see the eyes. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to curve up to the nose like that. And then I'm going to go on the other side and curve down. Same thing for the girls. So for the top of the hat, I will leave it up to you. You can either just do a pointy hat like a regular gnome, or you can do a curved one with like a squiggly line. So I'll do both. So I'm going to do the curved with a squiggly end. So what you're going to do is you're going to start here. I'm going to go up almost to the top, but not all the way. Curve back around, come down, and then kind of go out, in, in. Next, I'm going to come to this corner. We're not connecting it, but I'm going to do a little line here. That's the same as this side. So go ahead and go up and stop. And I'm going to stop right here. We're not connecting it because this part is going to be behind the gnome's head. To connect this, we're going to start here. I'm going to go thin and then thick, but I'm going to follow the squiggly line that I just drew as a guide. So I'm going to go in, out, and out again. And then if you want to have a little fold on the top right here, you can follow the curve that we made earlier and do one right above it, like so. Now if we would just want to do the regular pointy one, you're going to do kind of the same thing, except we're just going to end in a point right up here. Okay. I'm going to curve and then straight. And then if it doesn't match like mine, it's okay. Just go ahead and let it meet. Okay, so those are the two options. Again, if you want a border, you can do a border on that one. I'm going to do curved line like so. Once you've done that, now is the part where it's going to get a little different. So for the boys, what we're going to do is I'm going to start here. Find the middle of the bottom of your nose, and we're going to do a curved line out and down. So we're going to go out and down. Same thing on the other side. Down, curve, and out. I'm going to come back up here. We're going to follow that curve and connect. Same thing on this side, follow and connect. Next, I'm going to put a line here and a line here. Short lines, they're not connected. And then I'm going to do a C curve here and a C curve here. Kind of show his little cheeks. Now on this side, I'm going to go out, in, and out like this and connect it to my mustache. Same thing on this side, out, in, and out and connect. Then I'm going to jump over where his beard would be shown and come about here. And we're still going to do that same kind of squiggly, zigzaggy lines, like that. Same thing on this side, and I'm just going to connect it at a point. Okay, ladies, we're going to draw the hair. So she's going to have some braids. I'm going to find that little spot right where the rim of the hat meets the edge of the nose, in that little corner. I'm going to put my pencil there. You're going to go down and out like that. Same thing on the other side. You're going to go down and out like a little S curve. Then I'm going to come out to the side and we're going to do a little curve and curve. And again, I'm not meeting them just yet. Now, if you don't want to do braids and you just want to do pigtails, you can draw a bow here and then some curves. But I'm going to go ahead and do some braids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and I'm going to pretend like I'm going to draw a heart, but I'm not connecting them. So out, curve, stop, out, curve, and stop. I'm going to do 2 more of these and stop. Okay, same thing on the other side. Now once you have that, I'm going to close it with a rectangle on both sides. And then I'm going to draw some diagonal lines out, like so. And then I'm going to do some curved lines like this to connect them. So curve and connect. And I'm going to do 2 lines coming out from that rectangle, like that. Then for the bottom of the hair, I'm just going to do 2 lines going out, like that, and then close with like a zigzag. Now to make it look like they're braided, what you're going to do is you're going to start here, and we're going to go around and down and connect. So it's kind of like an S, but not really. I'm going to go on the opposite side and go down and that way. And same thing this way, like that. Okay. Same thing on the other side. So it kind of looks like it's braided. If you want to add some lines, you can, to show that it's like the texture of hair and just adds a little bit of detail, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So I'm just following the curves on the outside, and then if there's some space, just do a straight line. And on the bottom, just add a few little lines, not all the way down, to kind of show that it's hair. And you can also add these same lines here if you wish. I'll just do a few. Same thing for the boy gnome. If you want to show that this is hair, just do a couple lines from the nose. And just follow the shape and do those lines. Okay. Same here. Just to show that it's hair. Then right here, we're just going to do a small little curve, like that. And then I'm just going to do some curved lines coming out and down. So don't put too many or it gets a little too busy. So just put a few. I'm going to go ahead and do some up here for the girls. Now the bodies are going to be slightly different. Let's go ahead and do the boys. So I'm going to come to the edge of my mustache and we're going to go out and in, out and in. And I try to flatten this out as possible, just like our owls that we did. And then we're going to do, you can do circles like ovals for the feet. I'm going to do some upside down U shapes and kind of close them. And in the middle you can draw a line to connect. And then on this side, I'm going to go out and in. So do you see how thicker it is on the bottom? And then I'll just close it like this. And that's one of his hands. You can do both down, or you can do one down, one up, or both up. I'll do up on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, go up, down, and around like this. And I'm going to close it like that. So he's waving. I'm going to come down here, so where his hand ends, and we're going to draw a line across. Then I'm going to go up and up like this, and then draw something like that. And we're going to do a line across this way, and a line across this way. And hey, look, you made a belt. I'm going to come back down here to the belt and find the middle. And we're going to go down and curve down and out. Now you can go ahead and color your gnome. If you want to put a little ball or fluff ball on the end of his hat, you can go ahead and do that. You can also do little polka dots or stripes for the hat. You can also add a little 4-leaf clover on the end. I think I'm going to have him hold one. So I'm going to do 2 curved lines like this, and then I'm going to do an X like that. And then all you have to do is go from the middle, out, and around, and do that for all of them. And you have 4-leaf clover. For the girls, I'll put it on their hat. Wherever you have space, you can put it on the left, you can put it on the right. I'm going to go ahead and put on mine on the right, so I'm going to curve out this way. And again, mine is pen, but since you're doing it in pencil, you'll erase this line in the middle. And you can do the same thing and do a little X right here. And go out and in, out, in. So she has a little clover in her hair, or in her hat. Now for the body, I'm going to do a curved line right here. So go ahead and curve and connect. And then I'm going to find the middle. And you're going to do kind of an upside down V shape. Make sure they are the same length as best as you can. And then I'm going to go out and out like this. Then I'm going to come here, kind of not at the ends, but a little bit in. And we're going to do another curved line. And then I'm going to come out here, and we're going to do line down, line down. We're going to go out just a little bit diagonally, out on this side. And then I'm just going to go a little bit more down and out. So you have like this weird angle right here. Then I'm going to keep going. I'm going to jump over the hair and the ribbon. So it's here. This one is going to be about here. And then before we close it, let's do her feet. So I'm just going to do the upside down U shapes again. And now I'm going to come back here. And kind of just do some curved lines like that. And connect. So she has a little dress on. So where you see the end of the lines that we first drew, I'm going to go ahead and connect those. And maybe do one more down here, like so. And then like this one, we're going to try to draw some hands. I know her hair's longer than her body, but I'm just going to eyeball it. I'll come out here and go out and in and just do a close like that. And I'll just do the same thing on the other side. And close. So she has her hands down. And then I'm just going to do some lines here just to show that it's a dress and it has a little bit of gathering. So it kind of looks like that. And then I think I want to draw a line on the bottom. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but if you want to connect those two dots right there, I'm just going to go and kind of eyeball where it's going to be. Make sure you jump through the hair. And there you go. So it looks like it has some frills on the bottom of a dress. If you want to add some buttons right here, you can. So I'm just going to do a circle. And then I'm going to do an X so that it's got the little stitching. And then on the ends of it, just do some dots, like so. If you want an outer rim, you can go ahead and outline it again. But I think I'm just going to leave mine at that. So now that I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and color, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So now that I finished coloring, I'm going to go ahead and cut them out. And I think I'm going to glue them onto some construction paper. So for yours, these are going to be slightly bigger. I did mine on a half sheet. You'll be a full sheet. So let me go ahead and cut these out. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so I've cut them out. And let's see. Put these on some green construction paper. So you can put them like this, or even like this if they fit. So before you glue these down, if you want to decorate the background, you can. So I think I'll do a rainbow on the back of hers. I'm going to use some markers just so it can go a little faster. Make sure it's the same thickness all the way around. You can also draw the rainbow on a separate sheet of paper, like a white sheet of paper. Cut it out and glue it if you'd like. There's our happy little gnome. Let's go ahead and glue down this one. I'm going to do a pot of gold right here. So I'm going to glue them off to the side a little bit. And then for the pot of gold, this is how you would draw it. I'm going to start about here. And we're going to draw like a long C shape that's not closed. If you want to turn the paper and draw a long C, you can do that too. Then I'm going to go down and follow that again, like so. And then I'm going to go out and around, out and around, and then connect. And then the reason why I didn't connect this is so I can draw some coins. So I'm just going to go ahead and go along here and do upside down U shapes as best as I can. And then I'm going to go in between and do that. And just keep going. And now, if you color this yellow, you can't really see it, so I would do this on a separate sheet of paper. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Of course, when you guys are going to be drawing this, you guys are not coloring as fast as I am. And there you have it. So you have your girl and boy gnome all dressed up for St. Patrick's Day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this directed draw. I hope you had a lot of fun, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye!